Hi beautiful people, welcome to Do It with Drea. I hope everyone is well. Even though the outside is open, I hope everyone's being extra cautious because, as you all know, Miss Rona is still out there. So I only go out when it's really necessary. So I hope if you guys are going out, you are being cautious. Anyway, since we're in lockdown, everyone was focusing on self-care, making their houses into homes, and that's definitely what I've been doing. So carrying on with that theme, today I am going to be discussing coffee table books. So guys, coffee table books ideally are meant to be placed in a room where you entertain your guests. For example, the lounge. You place them in the lounge so that when your guests are around and you're busy making food or getting beverages for them, they can have something to browse through so they don't get bored. For example, if you go to the hairdressers, they have magazines on a side table just so that it keeps you guys entertained whilst you're waiting for your appointment. However, these days, let's just be real, a lot of people get them just because they look good. I've seen a lot of people with a lot of Chanel coffee table books, a lot of designer books, a lot of fashion but high fashion books on their coffee tables. So I went online and I tried to find some that were reasonably priced, because you know what I always say, I like things to look nice, but I also don't want to spend too much. So I thought I'll find a few inexpensive ones that I could use for myself, and I thought I would share with you guys as well. Because let's be real, if you've got a coffee table in your house, depending on how you dress it, it can be a really key feature in your room. It can bring the room to life, and it can just add that little bit of luxury, that little bit of spice to the room. So I'm going to show you guys the ones that I found online. I simply went on Amazon and just typed in coffee table books. So I'm going to show you the ones that I found. I'll start with these ones on this side here. These two, I'm not sure, I have to pick between one of them. That's why I have them on the side and I've not opened them, because I'm not sure which one I'm going to keep. So I'll decide later. So I'll start with this one here. This one is the Vogue, the covers. It's got a lot of covers. I'm not sure how many, but I've got a lot of Vogue covers that came out. It's an updated edition for Vogue's 125th anniversary. Includes 5 covers for framing, so you can actually frame 5 of the covers that come with this one. I picked this one because it's got Rihanna on the cover. I really love Rihanna, so that's why I went with this one. I'll put the prices and the links in the description box. So I got this one here, and another one that I need to pick between the Vogue one is this Chanel one. I got this on Amazon. I picked this one because honestly I like the colours on it, and who doesn't love a good Chanel book? So this is just the collections and the creations. So I'm not sure which one I'll pick, but to be honest with you, I'll probably go with the Vogue one because it also has covers that I can pull out and put in a frame, and they'll look really nice in my bedroom or my closet one day when I have one. So this one here, the Chanel one. Ooh. So I'll put these to the side, and then the other ones that I got this one here, Fashion in Film. This one right there. So this one talks about fashion designers that have been involved in different films, and it explores their stories, it explores the different fashions. The reason why I picked this one, honestly you guys, is because it has Audrey Hepburn on the cover. I picked it because she's my namesake, Audrey, so I thought, I'll fancy me a bit of Audrey Hepburn, so let me get it. So this one here, I like this one, and the cover, they're all hardcover books by the way, and it has actually a lot of information in this one. I've not had a chance to read it, but It's got a lot of designers, Coco Chanel, it's got Calvin Klein. It has a lot of information, and I'm not really into fashion like that. Yes, I like clothes, yes I like designer stuff, but not really to the extent where I want to be going out there buying books so I can learn so much about it. But like I said, I bought this one because it's got Audrey Hepburn on the cover, and it looks good on the coffee table because it's black and white with this kind of like bronzy colour on the writing, like foil bronze. So that looked really nice, so that was quite appealing to me. So I thought I'd buy it. So I might actually read this. I have to read this because I spent money on it, so I have to read it, and hopefully I learn something. So there it is, that one. So even though I bought fashion ones, and a lot of people do this, but I'm not really into fashion like I said. However, another thing, you guys, if you wanted to buy a hardcover of a, like maybe a Coco Chanel or any designer, you can go, there's different websites online where they just sell the cover. The content is, I think it's empty on the inside, but the covers are like imitations of the hard copy that you would buy for like hundreds and hundreds of pounds. So you could just get the hardcover on the outside. There are companies that do it online if you just go and Google it. If you really wanted like high fashion coffee table books, and they're not too expensive actually, so just look that up online. But like I said, I'm not into fashion, so I found something that I actually do enjoy, something that I would enjoy reading, and that would be a good addition to my coffee table, and it's house stuff. So I got myself 3 books on interior design. This one is Shades of Grey. Decorating with the most elegant of neutrals. There you go. I'm sure a lot of people out there would love this one because it explores the different shades of grey. It talks about when grey started being popular and what was happening in the economy, all that stuff. Basically the psychology of why a lot of people started using grey to decorate their houses. I personally I'm not into grey too much as people are, but I'm sure this will make a really good read. So, and then we've got this one, Inspire Your Home. This one here. I've been flicking through this one, you guys, and it actually has some really good things. It has cool ideas of how to decorate your house, how to accessorize. So what I'll do is I'm going to be reading through these and then go online or in different shops and find just cheaper alternatives. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. So this literally, it's like a Pinterest board in a book. So I'm really excited about reading this one and getting different ideas of how to decorate and accessorize my home. And then we have this one, Extraordinary Interiors, Show-Stopping Looks for Beautiful Rooms. This one. I've not really read this one or flicked through it that much, but it's got some pretty interesting things in it. Yeah. I think this one talks about, it just gives you tips on how to make the most of the space that you have and basically make your rooms look more beautiful. So I can't wait to read these and flick through them. Again, because it's a coffee table book, I personally don't think it should be one of those things that you need to focus so much on. That's why I like these, because they have a lot of pictures. So even just by flicking through them, you can still get ideas really quick without having to really focus. And another thing, guys, you can just add whatever you want on your coffee table, whatever book you want. You can have your Bible there, you can have anything you want. It's your coffee table, so whatever you like. But just a lot of people tend to have fashion ones on there. But I wanted to make it mine, a bit more personal to me. That's why I got home interior ones. And I'm sure it will be great fun for when people come to visit. They can just flick through and get inspiration for their homes whilst they're visiting. So that's all I bought in terms of coffee tables. But yeah, I love a good coffee table and making it more comfortable and more homey and adding that personal touch. So I've got flowers here. I don't do real flowers because they tend to take a lot of effort. to maintain. I love receiving real flowers. I get a lot of real flowers, but then after a week they're dead. It's just like, what's the point? So I buy myself fake flowers for decoration, and then I've got a diffuser on my coffee table. And I love candles. Candles make the room smell nice, they help you relax. I just really love it. And this diffuser smells unreal. I think it's from like Asda or something. It smells really, really good, and I love the colour on it. So when I buy things like this, I don't just think about the smell, I also think about how it's going to look with everything else. So I love that. And I got myself one of these. I've got some sweets in there. Well, I've got chocolates because I do want to get like mints, because I do want people to, you know, when people touch it, and they'll be touching more than one, and then they only take one, and then they've touched a lot of them but not eaten them. So for sanitary reasons, I put some chocolates with wrappers on them, so when you just pick one, it's fine. You don't have to touch them all. Even if you did, it'll still be fine. So yeah, that's what I've got on this coffee table. And this tray, it's really actually meant to be a perfume tray, but I just use it for this because it adds a nice touch to the room. That's it from me today, guys. Thank you for spending time with Drea. I hope I've inspired you and given you some ideas of what to put on your coffee table and what books you could buy. So I'll put all the description and all the prices and the links. I'll put all the prices and the links in the description box where I got my coffee table books from. I hope I've inspired you today, guys. Thank you for spending time with Drea. Bye.